Let me fix all the cards so we know what's coming out the exact way it should. But yeah, somebody feel like y'all got unfinished business. This is the person you don't want. People be so mad when you don't want them no more. It's crazy to me. Like when you had the person, you act like you was just the shit and you ain't had to do right by this person. Then now you don't got the person no more. Now you mad. Man, people be so ungrateful for you. If God bless you with a good person, keep that person. Hey, you always showing me love as soon as I get on live. Your support and your love don't go unnoticed at all. I'm just fixing the cards real quick before I get into it. But yeah, God bless you with somebody. I mean, God bless somebody with you and they didn't treat you right. So now they ass just looking stuck. I don't feel bad for people like that because you're weird. Like, if God bless you, why would you fuck it up? See, that be the problem. People be thinking they bigger than the program or they ain't gonna get cut off. That's exactly what they be thinking. But they lose out every time. And it's crazy because this person could have asked for signs if you was the one and all that. They knew you was the one. I'm getting they got confirmation and they still fucked it up. Who fault is that? Why should you feel bad for somebody that fucked it up on purpose? People be wicked. And then looking at you like you owe them something or you the problem. I'm almost done fixing the cards. But yeah, people be wicked as fuck. And it be crazy because a lot of people in today's world, they never can take accountability. Ever. It's always somebody else's fault. It's always somebody else's problem. Somebody else did this to them. Somebody else did that. How would you ever change if it's always somebody else's fault? I don't understand people. And they be knowing they in the wrong. Why every situation you get in, the same shit happen if worse? So how could somebody else be faulted? Okay, I'm done. I just gotta shuffle the deck. Yeah, people be weird. Some of y'all definitely was dealing with a narc. Y'all be thinking that word throwing around a lot. People definitely be narcissists. Narcissistic as fuck. Evil as fuck. Like, it don't make no sense. Like, some people created monsters. Shit, some people parents narcissistic too. So look, we got running. This is a person that always could have ran from the problems, or if y'all had problems, they start running the other way towards their options and shit. Now they wishing for another chance. You see what I'm saying? Shit like that. Your ass could be running the other way too. You don't want to fuck with them. I don't blame you, shit. And nobody finna play around with you. We grown as hell. Why the fuck should I be playing with a grown up? You know what I'm saying? And these be the main people that's always, I'm grown. I'm this age. I'm that age. Your age don't matter. You still ain't shit. Look, forcer. This is a person that could have tried to force the energy, force them. Like, if you cut them off, try to force themselves back into your life. Try to force you to have sex with them. Y'all know narcs known for that. They'll take it if you don't give it to them, type of energy. Like, people, it's weird these days. That's what I'm saying. Like, people always want to fumble somebody. Shit, your own family didn't fumble your ass. Like, people always want to fumble somebody until you don't want their ass no more. You don't want them around no more. Now you the problem. You the issue. If I'm such an issue, why the fuck are you trying to force yourself back into my life? Why are you trying to force yourself back into my energy? Like, this is a force. They try to force the energy or manipulate the energy to get what they want. Weird. Look, threatened. They threatened by you. They threatened by your growth. They bothered as fuck. You intimidate this person. Look, clout hungry. Your name can ring bells. Where you from? Hey. What's your name, Hachi? Hachi? Somebody, yeah, your name can ring bells. Where you from? But these motherfuckers definitely crying over you. It's a lover. They definitely crying. They definitely pressed. They clout chasing off your name, like especially if y'all know people that know people. They, oh, where's such and such at? I don't know where such, like just fronting on your name whole time. But people got to look at that. They're just like if you with somebody and you ask them like what happened to their ex and they get to going in, they still in love with that person. They still and look, it's a cat right there. They still in love with that person and they still want that person. 9 times out of 10 when you meet somebody, I ain't gonna say they always the problem because that's not always the case. But 9 times out of 10 you meet somebody and they get to talking shit. 9 times out of 10, they the problem. They the issue. They the reason why them and the other person broke up. Look, dirty offer. I can't make this shit up. Somebody want to come towards you with a dirty offer. They tried to and your ass rejected them. Or when you was with them, it still was a dirty offer. They wasn't real. They was fake as fuck. It's like they was never on your level, but you gave them benefit of the doubt. You gave them chance after chance. You know what I'm saying? You know when somebody not on your level, but you still want to like see the good in them. It's like you overlook their flaws, but they was looking at every. You ever met somebody, right? And then, you know, everybody got flaws. But I'm saying, though, somebody that want to dig out a problem. This type of motherfucker. They want to dig a problem out, even if it's not no problem. It's giving self-sabotage. It's giving you wanting it to be a problem when it wasn't no problem. When you really was the problem. That'd be another thing, too. Like, you ever heard somebody, like, accuse somebody of cheating the whole time they the one that's cheating? That type of issue. I'm telling y'all. People be weird. Manipulative as fuck. Whatever they doing, they gonna project it on you and say you doing it. You rejected this motherfucker. Speaking of rejection. Look, we got legal issues. Somebody can have legal issues. The court system could be significant. Somebody could be in prison or always in and out of jail. Somebody could have lived overseas, like Africa, Mexico, somewhere like overseas somewhere. Like they not from here, like they an immigrant. Somebody could have been trying to use you for their green card or all type of shit. Just weird. Look, play it out. You feel like this energy is played out. You feel like they played out, washed up. This person that sleep around, this is a lustful person as well. They like to get around. When stuff don't go their way, they with another person. That's all they do is get around. But now they fucked up. Look at that. Look at him. Head all type of ways. Your head all type of divided. Your head divided as fuck. Your brain divided. Trying to play with the chosen one. Get the fuck out of here. Dude, we got kissing ass. This person want to come back and kiss your ass. They sure the fuck do. They want to come back and kiss your ass. They see ain't shit go right. Ain't shit go as planned the way they thought it would. They sure the fuck didn't. Nope. And why the fuck they fucked up about you? You unfazed. You not worried about it. You like, shit, I gave you all I could. You didn't give a fuck. You treated me like I was average. Look, we got twin flames. This could be your twin. Or they was a false flame, a false twin. Yep, you cut their ass out. And they still into you. You can have somebody else into you too. Multiple people can be looking at you and looking at you for who you actually are. You know what I'm saying? You always gonna have them type of manipulative. That's another cat. It's white and brown. That's cute. White with brown patches. That's some ancestors around. They walking all around the car. But yeah, what was I finna say? You got a lot of people that's looking at you, but that's another thing too. Just because somebody give you attention, that don't mean they for you as well. You learned in that too, or you learned that. Like, attention is not love. Attention and intention is two different things. Like somebody being intentional with you, they intentionally love you. Somebody that's giving you attention, that don't mean they love you. That don't mean they coming for the right reason. You get what I'm saying? Being intentional means you know exactly what you coming for. You know exactly what you want. You know exactly what you're doing. But attention, no, you can get attention from anybody. But yeah, moving silence, this person still hooked on you. This person still wants you around. This person still want to deal with you, but they not no good. And this is a person that don't never want to take accountability. They feel like they never wrong. They want control over everything. Look, they trying to get evidence on you and what you got going on. They want control over the situation. They want control over you, yourself. They feel like you shouldn't be talking to nobody. This is a person they feel like you should wait on them. So if they left your life, they feel like you should wait on them and wait for them to come back. No, you know your worth. The fuck? Look, two-faced. They can be two-faced as fuck. Remember I was just saying that they can be talking about you to other people, smearing your name and shit like a smear campaign. Whole time they want you. Whole time they still want you. Yep, this a hater that was jealous of you. They jealous of the attention you get. They jealous of how people love you and stuff like that. Don't nobody want to sleep with somebody like that. That's weird. Yeah, we got a shame. Now they ashamed and embarrassed. Because I said embarrassed. Somebody's name could be Terrence. Ernest. Now they ashamed because they know they ain't in fucking wrong. They know they ain't wrong. You can, look, want you back. I can't make this shit. It's the person that wants you back. They could be, y'all could have a telepathic connection, or they either know that you spiritual, so they want to, you know what I'm saying, trying to talk to you telepathically. That type of energy. Yeah, they want you back. They want you back. They know they fucked up. Sure the fuck did. Look, in person, I can't make this. This is a person that act like you, or people around them could act like you. The fucking people that they dealing with, they want them to act like you, talk like you, dress like you. They try. It's given. They want a duplication of you. It's never gonna happen. You can't be copied. You can't be duplicated. What the fuck? They want to copy and paste. And what I mean by can't be copied, it's only you one of one. Can't nobody be like you. Can't nobody do what you do. Nope. 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 Why the fuck would he park right there? Yeah, but they on fake accounts. They could have tried to trap you in the past with a baby. Shit. People would go so far to try to trap you with an STD, all type of shit. People is so fucking weird these days. I'm telling you, they'll do anything just to keep you by themselves. And mind you, if I said, like I said, if this a narc or a warlock or a witch, they don't give a fuck about their health. So why the fuck would they give a fuck about yours? They didn't even give a fuck about your health when they was with you. They don't give a fuck. And they ain't got no money. Look, and you in here rent free. So the fuck is. Ugh. But yeah, and you in their head rent free, and they on fake accounts watching you, looking you up. They can be even still like looking at your pictures and shit, all type of shit. People is weird. They can even be playing with themselves too. Some of y'all can even be feeling like energy, like sexual energy. Like I said, like most of y'all is celibate. And you can feel like, especially if you're not doing nothing, that'll just be weird. Like you ain't watching porn, none of that. You're not watching corn, none of that. All of a sudden, you just end up turned on. You end up feeling the emotions out of nowhere, and you're not even doing nothing. That ain't even on your mind. That's people playing in your energy as well. It sure is. Yeah, but we got Want You Back. Yeah, somebody look at that. As soon as I was finna pull Want You Back because it's sticking out, I seen memories. Yeah, somebody focus on the memories. Yep, we got karmic friends. Yep. Some of y'all, they karmic friends helped them sabotage the connection. They didn't want them with you. You know what I'm saying? They say your enemy's closer than you think. And they be the closest ones to you. Holy Spirit, what else we got? Yep, this is a person that they just wounded as fuck. Look, childhood. Yep, they wounded by their childhood. They could have went through trigger one. They could have went through a physical abuse, sexual abuse, things like that. Abandonment, toxic parents. And remember, I was just saying in the beginning of the video, I'm like, somebody parents created a monster, but somebody parents was monsters as well. So yeah. So you have to end this shit. Like, it's definitely a separation out here. You could have been doing some soul searching, reflecting and things like that. Like, you don't want to deal with folks that's toxic. You don't want it. I don't blame you either. Look, too late at the bottom. I can't make this shit. It's too late. They ran out of time, baby. They ran out of motherfucking time. Yep, they ran out of time. Yeah, we got carless. Somebody car could have got smashed. Like, somebody car could have got repoed. But I'm not getting repo because this motherfucker ain't got no coin unless they using somebody else. But they could have went through. I mean, they could have had an accident or something like that. And then we got spinning the block. This motherfucker spying on you. They want to spin the block so bad. They really do. They want to spin the block so bad. Some of y'all, they coming to where you live at. They driving by or wherever you be at, your job. They stalking you in different cars and shit like that. They definitely watching. They curious on what you got going on. They curious on who hitting that. They curious on, you know what I'm saying? Who you loving on. They know the love that you carry. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. They in their feels. Damn. Y'all seen that car fly past? Look, that's what I'm saying, spinning the block. They in their feels. Hey. Hey, Mila. We look same shit, different. They feel out by ourselves. They in their feelings. Yeah, they in their feelings. And all y'all did was bump heads. Shit, some of y'all, they was on a DL. That's what I'm saying. Bisexual. You know, unsure they sexuality, things like that, in the closet, hiding secrets. That come from a lot. When you dealing with a man and they beating on you, or they don't know how to act with you, or they toxic and shit, they come a lot. They go a lot of ways. You gotta always think about that. A lot of people is toxic and disrespectful and dysfunctional. That's because they don't know themselves. And this female and male. People don't be knowing themselves. And some people be in denial about what they is and who they are, because when you got to think about it, like especially a narc or warlock and things like that, it's all about an image. It's all about an image. They got to keep up their image. And then they know that's wrong, so they gonna stay in the closet. They know it's wrong. So why would they go around trying to flaunt it? And you know what I'm saying? They did say that. No, they gonna do it behind closed doors. Like, I don't know why I keep picking up Krishan and Blueface. Look at Blueface. She just had that baby, what, yesterday? And you already got the baby, bro. I don't even want to talk about it. It's just disgusting. You just show that you like that. If y'all ain't seen them clips, I see them clips. I don't even watch them folks, but they keep popping up. I see them clips all the time, and it just disgusts me the way dude is. Like, and she better watch that boy with her baby. That's what I'm saying. Y'all, let me just tell y'all this story, right? Let me just tell y'all. This shit was recent. So I cut this man off, what? December. Boom. So we rocking, we dealing with each other. Why the fuck I end up, and I asked the man, because God do not play about me. And I just be knowing with somebody just like that. I be knowing. So I'm dealing with the man or whatever. Wooty woo, wooty woo. So he tell me like he lived with somebody or whatever. He like, oh, he lived with somebody, but it didn't make sense. I'm like, okay. He's saying he lived with somebody. Okay, boom, you live with somebody, whatever. So but mind you, we not together. We like getting to know each other, going into friends type of energy. So the man go to tell me, and it got weird because we started to get real close, like real close. So it got weird because it's like, it didn't make sense to me. I'm like, okay, you got a friend. Me in my head, I'm thinking it's a female friend. So he ended up telling me it's a dude friend and whatever. After some time go by, okay, it's a dude friend, but that don't mean that you like that. You get what I'm saying? So let me just go fast forward. So fast forward, we dealing with each other, woo de woo. But the way the man called his phone is like, yeah, you like that. You know what I'm saying? How you gotta jump? Oh, I gotta go home. He was just so frantic about this man. So in my head, I'm like, that can't be no friend. And it was just in my head. Period. I'm like, yeah, you seem a little. But you don't want to stereotype nobody. You don't know yet. Some people sound like girls. Some people this and that, but that don't mean they like that. So I hope you do not come over here. So yeah, basically, he was like, so the man kept calling his phone. Like, mind you, we got so close, we around each other 24/7, this and that, this and that. So when the man called, he hurrying up like, oh, I gotta go and stuff like this. But like I said, I'm in my head like, something ain't right. So and it kept happening like numerous of times. So I just knew like, yeah, something all right. This is not your friend. Ain't no way in hell your homeboy finna call your friend. You gotta jump and you with somebody else. Like you with somebody you like at that. You with your friend girl. Ain't no way in hell. And this somewhere you stay in where you pay the bills at as well. So I just knew, I'm like, something ain't right. So one day, and then how the man was moving too. So fast forward to that, how the man was moving when he met me. Like, mind you, like I told y'all earlier, I'm gonna wear stuff that I want to wear. Ain't nobody gonna make me do nothing. I'm grown and also I'm young. Like I said, you ain't gonna have this body forever. 9-9 on the timer. Reset. Fuck you talking about. So yeah, and I used to wear little things like, mind you, I like to take pictures. Like I'm that model type of girl. I like to take pictures. I like to look a certain way. And I'm different. Like, I like shit that people don't like. I like some shit that you probably think ugly, but it's different. Like, it's gonna pop when I put it on. So I used to wear different stuff or whatever. And one day, like this, mind you, I had just met him. So I had this one thing. I had cut my pants. I had cut one pants leg. I had cut one pants leg or whatever. So I cut the pants leg. It like go up here. Like it went like up here by my leg. And then the other one was just the long pants leg. So one day he picked me up or whatever. Mind you, I'm getting to know this dude. He like, oh, and you think that's cute? That's exactly what he was saying. I'm like, I'm just looking at him like, what the fuck? You think that's cute, huh? You think that's cute just showing skin and this and that? I'm just like, mind you, this man told me he was watching me before we even met type shit. You know what I'm saying? We met one time. When I first met him, it was in person. But I ended up giving him my YouTube, my social media because I didn't want to give him my number. I don't know why the fuck I did that because I do post on social media. But anywho, just think about it. He was watching me the whole time. And he used to tell me like, oh, so after we was dealing with each other, he like, oh, and he wanted to do this. He said, He said, and you thought you wasn't finna do something with me? Like, that was the whole motive and stuff. This was after that. So, it's a long story. But, anywho, he was watching me before that. So, one day, he picked me up. He like, oh, yeah. And he gets get to yelling at me, like, out the top of his lungs. Like, yeah, and you think that's cute? You think that's cute? You need to go take that off and stuff like that. And this is what DL men do. They try to shoot you down and try to make you feel bad for who you are and stuff. Mind you, he was watching me before this. So, you knew I dressed like this. You knew that I'm different. So I was confused in my head. I'm like, what the fuck he yelling at me for? Mind you, I had just met him, so I didn't know what to think. I'm like, I'm scared and shit. Like, this man buff, and you'll never know what a person will do to you. But so I didn't know what to say. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh, you don't like it or whatever. I just said, you don't like my outfit? No, I don't like that. And, you make me feel shy when I'm walking with you and stuff like that. I'm like, y'all, when I tell you I didn't know what to say, I was confused. I'm like, I make you feel shy when you walking with me. Mind you, he know exactly who I was because you paid attention to all my videos. You was even telling me that you was lusting after me and stuff like that. But better yet, I wear stuff because like I said earlier, if y'all go back to my other video, I wear stuff because I want to wear it. But when he get to yelling at me and stuff like that, I was really confused because I'm like, okay, it ain't like you don't know this girl. Like, you just met this girl and you not watching this girl. You don't see what she put on and stuff like that. So I'm like, oh, this man trying to humble me. That's the first thing I thought. And it turned out to be he was a narcissist. But mind you, this man was DL. Mind you, right now today he calling me a narcissist. I come full fledged on who I am. I never try to fake nothing. I don't. I be exactly who I am, on camera, off camera. That's who I am. I don't need to hide nothing from nobody. If you take me or you don't, I am who I am. And people wonder why I be so. I ain't gonna lie. All my life I've been hard a lot, cause men be trying to play with you, but not even just men. I've been hard a lot. Like, I'm very aggressive. Like, I can be very aggressive, but I know how to balance it out. And men like to play with you for real. If you know, you know. If you're a female on here and you know, you can't be too soft with a man. You can't be too real with them. They like to play with you. You can always be yourself, but you get what I'm saying? You can't let a man know too much about you. Once you do, they try to fuck you over. They try to treat you like you know what I'm saying? So you got to be smart with it. You really got to be smart these days. And this coming from experience. Like, I be trying to let my guard down as soon as I do. Y'all playing with me. Y'all acting. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to watch who you allow in your circle, who you allow in your energy. Because the whole time, this man was weird. The whole time, he wanted to humble me. Mind you, knew who I was. Mind you, been watching me from the jump. You watched me from the jump. And you was attracted to me. So when you get around me and stuff, and I was telling him, like, I end up trusting a man. Like I said, when we first met, I was trusting him. You know, we getting to know each other. And I'm telling him, like, I don't really trust men. Like, they play with you. Like, they aggressive. They this, they that. I mean, not they aggressive, but they lie to you and woo-woo. Like, I'm thinking I can trust this man because over time, I didn't build, like, trust with this man. Y'all, that's why you gotta watch out for them narcs. You really do. You have to watch out for them narcs. And right now today, the man telling me, like I told him, I'm like, okay, if you was like that, that's how you is. Like you said, give a person a choice, and because if you just lying, then he gonna tell me, mind you, this was when we first met. You knew, y'all. It just go way deeper. It go way deep. And then the dude that he was sleeping with, all that, the dude that he was with, like living with, he was stalking me, and I knew someone right. I'm like, what the fuck? He's stalking me. He's saying shit in my comments, talking shit. He found all my pages, y'all. That's when I knew, like, yeah, this ain't just no friend. This man is weird. And how he's cussing me out and saying this and that and saying that. I'm like, why do you feel? And one day, mind y'all, this happened all in my city. Why the other day, right? Before I keep saying what I'm saying, what was that? 2 weeks ago, I finally met the man in person. And I stopped him. I'm like, hey, you such and such or whatever. He was a little aggressive, like, yeah, why? Who is you? That's what he like. Yeah, but he was like, why? What's up? Something he said, and I'm like, oh, so what was your beef? Like, I get to ask him all type of questions with the, and that's when he got to telling me about the dude. Like, yeah, the dude gonna lie to you. The dude gonna make you feel. Because I told him, like, oh, he got to telling me how the dude getting all his karma and all that. I'm like, that ain't nothing but karma. But I told him it himself. So he telling me everything and what's going on with the dude. Mind you, this how I know that you like that. You want to act like I'm your enemy. The dude outed you. I would have never knew you was sleeping with this man. That would just been an inkling. You know how you thinking something, but you don't have proof. This man came to me showing me all type of shit, pictures and baby bye. This man came towards me. This man came towards me showing me shit. Literally. And you want to act like I'm the one. I ain't the one that outed you. I'm just the one that let you. But I should have knew when he got mad. I'm like, I said, you act like this man your bitch or something. You this and that. I should have knew then when he got mad. I'm like, yeah. Me still being me, not trying to judge a person. I'm still trying to be cool with the mans. I'm still trying to, no. No, it was a whole triple party. When I tell y'all the man was living so many double lives, and I'm not talking about just that dude, baby mama, all type of junk. Girl, man, like I said, right now to this day, this man still calling me the narc because I called him a narcissist. You calling me a narcissist all because you couldn't play with me and I outed you and I told you that you was wrong and I basically called you out on your shit. Y'all know narcissists hate that. They hate for you to know exactly who they am. I mean, who they are. Once you know who they are, they try to treat you like you ain't shit. They try to really, yeah, they try to act like you ain't shit and they want to step on you like you ain't shit, basically. Step on you like they want to treat you like the shit at the bottom of their shoe. So still to this day, the man still stalking me. He still comment on my YouTube. He do all type of shit off fake page like I don't know. And then when I call out his name, he'll delete it. You're weird. Wishing death on me, all type of stuff. All because you don't want to be who you are. Be yourself. If, like you said, if a person gonna accept you, they're gonna accept you. And you never know. Some people don't judge people. Be yourself. Some people is bisexual, okay? But you wanna act like you're not. You wanna act like you just did something. That's what he kept telling me. Or he just did something for the money. He just did. That ain't for no money. Especially if you did it multiple times. You've been doing it since you was a child. Embrace yourself. And then to my one day we was talking to myself after all the shit that came out. He like, oh, my parents want to set me and stuff like that. I'm like, it don't matter. You already doing it. So obviously you already that way. Like people be so weird and they want to take. You gotta watch out for them DLs. For my ladies on here, if there's any ladies on here, you really gotta watch out for the man that really like man on the low. You really do, because they'll try to destroy you, all because they can't be who they are. They gonna try to be you. They really want to be you. And then the thing that shocked me the most is if y'all see this man, he's muscular, he buff, all of that. He do not look like he like that. He don't. Ain't he a Scorpio? Baby, you know them Scorpios like the high shit. No shade, all tea. Yeah. That ain't the first Scorpio I dealt with. That ain't the first. 15 on the motherfucking time. They love the high shit. 411, that's the motherfucking info. One thing about it, you gotta really know. You gotta really get down to the nitty gritty with them. Cause you ain't gonna know. And he like the high shit and things like that. Baby, bye. When I tell you I know this man like the back of my hand, I know that man better than he know himself. But yeah, what was I finna say? That man in denial about who he is. But like I said to y'all gotta watch out. Shit, even if you is a man that go both ways or a man that's on that side, you gotta watch out for them DL male anyway. They'll destroy you. They'll do something to you. Real shit. No, it don't matter who you is. You gotta watch out for them type of people. They can't be trusted. They can't. So at the end of the day, they hurt you because they can't be themselves. And when it comes to us women, they hurt us because they want to be us. But y'all know what shocked me about this man, because I ain't even said it yet. What shocked me, the man muscular, all type of junk. But when I tell you, what had my stomach turning when the man sent the pictures and all that, he was like, oh, and did he tell you he a bottom? I'm like, baby, what? If you was gonna be like that and the man outed you, I would never think you was taking it. Oh my God. Y'all, when I tell you my stomach was all type of ways. Okay, then like I say, he a narcissist, right? So after the man showed me the picture, I showed him. I ain't say no caption. I sent it to him. Oh, this was going. I ain't say nothing. So he called me. He acting like, and we on FaceTime too. He just shaking his head. He rubbing his head through his dreads and stuff, just sitting there looking stupid. Then he want to sit there crying and stuff. So I know that you're not gonna look at me the same. That's when I knew shit wasn't gonna be the same after that. He outed your ass. I knew she wasn't gonna be the same because you was finna take this shit out on me. Because he kept asking me after that, what do I think about him? What do I think about him? I'm like, I think that you're a liar. I actually think that you should have told me the truth. I actually think that you in denial about who you are. So it was just weird. It didn't make no sense to me. Like literally. He was like, oh, I'm good this, I'm that. How am I judgmental? You should have told me from the jump. And then y'all know what he told me? He didn't want to tell me because he didn't trust me. Mind you, this man told me plenty shit about his life. You didn't trust me? You just was in denial about who you already knew. And he know my intuition be on beam. He already knew that I knew. You know what I'm saying? You know. Oh, y'all, my phone had went dead. Oh, make him cop another 40-inch. My phone went dead, but I'll be back tomorrow. I'll say tomorrow, later on. But yeah, that situation was crazy. It's way deeper. It's way deeper. The story is real deep, y'all. That wasn't even half. Let me just say that was just a spot of the situation. That wasn't even half. That was a spot. Cause literally, if I tell y'all everything, y'all gonna be mind blown. I was already mind blown by the fact that dude was lying, acting like he was this and he wasn't, and it's just a whole lot. Man. I don't know. But I'm gonna be back. Love y'all.